We're shaking, people. Back with another reaction, back with some more Big Country. And we're going back to the Seer, 1986. And the next track is The Red Fox. It feels like a specific reference. I must confess my ignorance. I'm not aware of someone by that title. It sounds like, whether it's a World War II fighting ace, or it sounds like a name that, becomes the sobriquet of someone who's known for a particular set of characteristics in a field. I suppose it could literally be a red fox, and in that regard I would wonder if there's some figurative or metaphorical meaning. Either way, I'll try to catch what I can. I look forward to hearing people comment. Let's listen. This is Big Country. The tune is The Red Fox, and it's from the 1986 album The Seer. Love this guitar work. That double bass roll too. I like this up-tempo Big Country. The drumming is killer. for a few reasons. One, again, the texture of the guitar work in that one, which, I feel like I say that in most big country reactions, but their guitar work really is fantastic, even as some people, may regard it as, like, I think, samey, I guess. I remember someone said that a while back, and I get that, but I don't know, like, for me, if something sounds really good, like, I've been listening to acid music for a long time because I love the sound of the 303. So, like, I feel like if you find something good and it's your own thing, like, I don't think there's any shame in, sort of making that part of your sound. So, again, I get what people say when it's, like very much their sound, but I think it's a great thing. So, to me, the guitar work in this one was just another example of that, although, as I said, it felt like very tightly knit, like it was a sort of, no wasted motion, like just a perfect little guitar riff. And then I like the way it sort of broke down. That was cool. And right when I was talking about how it was tightly knitted, it sort of unraveled and then began that speed up section, which was interesting. That was like, I don't remember hearing a tune where they did something like that before. And then when it finally hit sort of full speed, it felt like a really energetic kind of new wave tune, like a bit of a punk rock, at least tempo, if not necessarily like, edge in terms of the guitar sonics. But it definitely, went into a different gear than I normally hear with their tunes, and I thought it was really good. So, yeah, cool tune. Lyrically, it feels like it is operating on both literal Fox level, but also a more figurative or conceptual level. And the idea of like going out to the colonies is like, okay, so were we getting into like British history, maybe Australian history? It feels like there could be a direct reference here that I'm not familiar with. But then the line about the enemy, like, I get, like, even, fox hunts, which, it's not something that I like thinking about, but it feels like maybe that could be part of the metaphor, the idea of, being vulnerable, and so, like, the hostile forces of the world, and that could, be taken to a different conceptual level, but then maybe, like, there was a moment where it's like, oh, if someone is your enemy, maybe it really could be, like, an aerial duel type of, someone who you're fighting, but, again, that could be, like, it feels like you're in a dogfight, but it's really, something in more regular life. So it felt like there was a lot of imagery at play here, including with actual foxes, but I'm not sure what to make of it all. So I look forward to people's comments, and yeah, ultimately excited to get back to this deep dive. I'm trying to remember when the last one was. It may have been one of the final, like, deep dives pre, like, Christmas holiday break. Let me see if that's true. Is it? Yeah. Or no, it's not. Okay, I was back once before. It was admittedly about 20 days ago, so long enough. But either way, I'm glad it wasn't quite as long as I was thinking. In the moment, I'm forgetting what the next tune will be. Let me just quickly check, as I do have the internet open. Okay, so the next tune is The Sailor, and that's the final track of the album. So looking very much forward to that. And I gotta say, I know there were some different opinions about this album when I started it, but I've enjoyed it a great deal. And Remembrance Day, I've been re-listening to that a lot. It's just a brilliant tune. So again, shout out to Big Country, all too short-lived, as it turns out. And yeah, it's been a cool journey through this album, which does feel like a bit of an evolution, even as they're still in their sonic terrain. So again, while I respect, the idea that, a lot of Big Country songs sound like other Big Country songs, I think there's nuance within that I feel like I am picking up on at least a little bit. So even if the lyrics are often something I have to work on, and look forward to hearing people's comments. So in any case, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.